Phinde sikubingelele mbukele ekhaya ehlelweni iBetter Health Better Life ligama solongo ngeprofessor wakashabangu uSibongo ehlelweni namuhla iBetter Health Better Life njengoba ngisho ukuthi sizabe sibukisana indzaba lemcwa kakhulu yePrEP kubantu labasha ukuthi ngabe vele bathi kanganani abantu labasha ngaleli philisi leli lolithatha uma ngabe utestile wakhanza unegative e-studio njengenhlala yena ngidaba naye guest yami le youth ngiphinde ngibe nayo futhi i-guest yami le expert kuleli field letabe ichamuka khona eKS2 eKings Obhuza clinic lapho khona itabe isichazela kabantu ukuthi ngabe vele yini iphilisi ulithatha nini ulithathele ini kodwa kanyalo asesizichelele mase siphinde sibone. Welcome back mbukeli ehlelweni iBetter Health Better Life njengoba ngikuthembisile ngathi mangibuya ndabe ngibuya ne youth guest yethu ehlelweni lapho khona sizabe sikhulumisana ngale ndzaba yePrEP. Welcome FM. Introduce.
Sanibonani babukele emakhaya igama lami ngincamsothela Eswatini bangadinga FP ngimelele youth kaNgwane phinze ngi-STS counselor kaNgwane.
Yes, sitshele ke ngincamsothela ukuthi yini kahle le PrEP? Tshela umuntu omusha.
Okay, iPrEP le philisi lelithathwa ngumuntu lo negative lokusho ukuthi uteste wangabi neligciwane engadini. Mina ngekwami ngiva ngathi iphilisi lithathwa youth, iphilisi lakhelwe youth because ngithi kahle hle le setting ngodini ekuthola igciwane. Le philisi lithathwa ngumuntu lo sengodini ekuthola igciwane kodwa lo ngaka test positive lo test negative.
Yes. Usho ukuthi ngoba the youth are the ones laba sexually active. So ngibo kahle hle manje bathatha iPrEP.
Ngibo kanye labaphuma every Saturday, every weekend, every holiday bambe bojabulisa ngaphandle. Abajabulisa ngaphandle kunengi laba expose kakhulu lesinete sathi ukuthi lesingasakubala ukuthi ngiloku naloku kodwa kunengi lokuphozele laba expose kakhulu. Mina nje kwimi ngithi yonke iyouth ngiva ngathi most of the youth iku risk of kuthola igciwane. So liphilisi lethu sonke.
Okay. Tshela umbukele ekhaya umthatha nini PrEP?
PrEP umthatha nangabe over ukuthi usengotini yekunangizana ukuthi uthola igciwane asengithi njengoba ngibekisile ukuthi uphuma out every weekend na ubuye ukhanza ukuthi ya blackout wathi ulelepha wathi kuthi kwendekeni uvela uvuka nje uthi bese have fun uyalithatha leli philisi asesithi udaya party noma house party kuleli viki elita uyalithatha 7 days before ulinathe kahle 7 days before lo mlatha kanye ngelanga ngesikhathi lesifanako onke malanga kanye ngelanga ngabe uthatha ngabo 8 nzambama uthatha nga8 nzambama every day so that itohlala khona lamtimbeni bese kuthi nase kufika lesikhathi sokuthi uhambe uye partyini so ngabe seke uyalithatha ngikhona no ye party nabe seliyekela but nawufika epartyini so ngento noma so ngalala ngaphandle kwe-condom kodwa le philisi wathi ukuthi aliwavikela ama-STIs alikuvikela ukuthi ungakhulelwa alivikela naletinye tifo livikela nje ligciwane le-HIV kuphela ungasho ukuthi nasothi PrEP ucathi konke kutakuvikeleka but leli gciwane kuyalivikela lona but uqhubeka ulithathe kahle uthi nawufika lena noma songalalo dot condom but ngeke uzayithola ligciwane nangabe bolinatha kahle because labanye bese balinatha ukhanza balijumpisa noma sebalinatha kangu2 bese bathi ke liphilisi lethu libafakela igciwane kana kusiwo lo.
Before nje imbukeli siye kuma streets ethu siyova ukuthi youth ithi 10 ngifuna FP asihambe asashida ukuthi ngiliyekela nini liyayekeleka indvela mase ufuna kuliyekela
liyayekeleka uyaliyekela nasofuna kuliyekela uyahamba esibhedlela bafike bakucheck ingadi bakucheck yonke lento bese emva kwaloko nasoliyekela batakunika ukuthi okay nali linatha uliyekele after lo 28 days nasoliyekela after lo 28 days then so ngabe sesuyanangizana soyahlala ke but lapho sekumele sawusandise condom sekumele sale utivikela nawe utotonke tinangizana lo ngathola ngalo ligciwane bese emva kwaloko nasoliyekele ubese sotiphatha kahle phela ungabe suthi mina hayi ngadla iPrEP usagijima la tingatini ngabantu basebasho nje uthi hayi so la iphumi ngeyivi yanyakade kanti soyiyekele sayivela iphumile kuwe ngoba ingomngane nakho nayifaka enhlitiyweni nayikufaka enhlitiyweni.
Okay FP tshela na youth lethi yona iPrEP ayati yaqala give kuthi kahle bayephi ke nasebafuna le information ngePrEP?
Nangabe ufuna information about iPrEP ungaya emitholampilo ungaya nasenangizana noma organization abo tuthe noma organization site lo lanangizana ungaya kuwo cishe sebafake yonke le information to the organization nasetibhedlela kunalamaphepha lamancane labahambisayo kunamaphepha lawa nameke emabonzeni futhi aze nje kufunza lamabonzeni ikhona vele yafakwa everywhere ungaphinza nakubagcugcuteli kuwo wonke nje lo nangizana lombonako enzaweni lophusha lelivangeli le health ungambuda about iprep bahlale bakuphethe into the prep bayachazela bayade konke about iprep.
Yeah. Just to echo him, ngiyathi usibani labasha bayithanza ne-internet. Mhlambe na uchecka internet awukhanza nje ukuthi imeans of fact ifakile lapha ukuthi iprep nayo yini kahle hle iprep. Okay, phinza utshela umflo omusha lo safuna ke manje ukuthi ayokuqala iprep. Yena so uthi no, na information sifunzele online ngathi tfolela sengifuna ukuqala iprep nyalo. Ayephi?
Ungahlola emitholampilo ledute nawe. Uphinze ubute nabagcugcuteli ngokuthi ngikuphi la nangizana khona la ngathola phinze kuna naye bonangizana bo outreach workers la basebenza nathi on the streets la babuke nje le youth on the street la babuke bonke abantu labalingana nabo on the street ubakhanza bameme obhaka babo bagcwethe iform bafa episode igco babute labantu labo bamcoka kakhulu baphethe information lemcoka kakhulu abantu babute ukuthi for young people babute siprep ngayithola batagrefer bakubhalela iphepha bakumixa esibhedlela batazi bakubambe ngesandla bahambe nawo la khona noma balethe sona lesibhedlela la kuwe la khona.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you FP for being part of this program. Siyabonga thina mfokathela. Kodwa ke ngingakakuvalelisi ngicela ukuthi usho imessage yakho. Emva kwalokho sabe sizidlala na igame yethu lesidlala e-studio nayo yonke guest yethu sivakashele before uhambe. And key message on prep
ubabukele ekhaya ikakhulu kuyoti ngitsikini asithatheni iprep uphilisi lakhelwa thina iprep uphilisi lelitovikela thina litosita thina kodwa nangabe uthatha le prep phela ukungakhohlwa ukuthi iprep ayivikele ama STIs akuvikela ukuthi unangizana ube pregnant ayikuvikela tonke letinye tifo letiseceleni alikuvikela futhi nalokuthi kube nema spirituals nangizana ku emtimbeni wakho cause nawe ulala kanene ulala nebantu labanengi uthola nemabhade bantu sister bese khulumisanye ilanga lokho kodwa ngithi akukuvikeli konke letinto letonke sinaqhubeka ukuthatha iprep ungayithatha iprep na ukurisk but ungasebenzisa icondom ungaqhubeka abstain kahle sibheke emshadweni siphilile siphephile
uqhubeka futhi ube faithful. Mbukele ekhaya FP game yethu it's a 1 minute game. But I would like you to answer 20 questions in 1 minute. I think we can begin. Cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Favorite artist?
I share loads, but change the rap.
Twitter, Facebook or Instagram?
Instagram.
iPhone or Samsung?
But
what will you never do?
I'll never laugh at someone lolo hlupheka.
If you won $1 million emalangeni, what will you buy?
I'll invest.
What makes you angry?
Kuva abantu bakhuluma emanga and abantu bakhuluma lide.
Which of the presidents was your favorite?
Barack Obama.
Who is the last person you touched?
The last person I touched. Myself.
Celebrity you anticipating to meet?
Jay-Z.
What can you do with your 25 minutes of fame?
I can. Ngafuna ukuthi ngithole ama sponsors for whatever because I'm famous now.
Your 1 minute is over. Otherwise, you've been able to answer 12 questions out of 20. And thank you, FP, for being part of this program.
Yeah.
Thank you for being part of Better Health, Better Life. Thank you for sending the good message for young people and also representing them wherever you're representing them on those sectors. Thank you for being part of this. Otherwise,
thank you.
Welcome back mbukeli ehlelweni iBetter Health Better Life. Ngiphinza futhi ngithi njengoba ngikuthembisile ngathi nangibuya ehlelweni kulesgaba lesindaba ngibuya ne-expect kulendzaba lena ye prep ka health lona ngobheki wakadlamini lesithunyelele yena nguye iMinistry of Health yakangwane usuka esobhuza clinic KS2 ungnesi khona and a focal person ye prep bheki tshela mbukeli who are you?
My name is Peggy Dlamini, like associate professor under the Ministry of Health, male nurse at KS2 Public Health Clinic at Kakoza. I'm a PrEP focal person.
Peggy, tshela umbukele ekhaya bafuna kwathi abantu labasha ngenzaba ye PrEP. Sicale nje la kucaleni ukuthi yini PrEP? Ngidawujabula ukuthi ungabanika any information lesithi ngako yini PrEP uyisebenziswa ngumuntu lonjani nini uyisebenzisa kanjani?
Okay. PrEP angicala ukuthi nje ngichaze ukuthi PrEP yini. PrEP it's a pre-exposure prophylaxis for HIV. It means the philisi lisetshenziswa ngumuntu angaqali ukutheleka nge-HIV. Meaning this person needs to take this drug before infection occurs.
Okay.
Yes.
So this person takes the drug as a negative. We are test the negative, then
yes.
PrEP.
So normally there are a lot of things that we are looking for in that person before aqale PrEP. Ndo bekisa like ushito nje ukuthi uya testa kuqala before simqale iphilisi. Kungaba ku testa kuqala kubuka lokuthi kukhona nikugula lokuyela ngabana uyabekisa like STIs. Yes. Sibuka lokuthi uya qualify yini ukuthi ungamthatha PrEP wena. So lama test nangabe uyimale avamise kuba ngu4. Kusho ukuthi ku testa simo sakho sengathi ku testa yini ukuthi udeni isifilisi ngesiswati sithi ngcunsula loyo. Utesta futhi ukuthi udeni isibinzana ihepatitis B leyo phinde futhi ukutesta kubuka ukuthi isibindi sakho sikahle yini for ukuwasefa lamaphilisi impilo yakho tabo wasebenzisa yona.
Okay.
But ke nangabe uyifemale sibese sieda yegcina itest lokuthi awukade thwali yini kulawa lesengwashito.
Okay.
Yes. Then you qualify for the PrEP.
Thank you Peggy. Lengifuna siphinde sikuthinza kunako ekuthenini bantu labasha ke bede kahle information nge PrEP.
Yes.
They think this is an art drug.
Yeah.
Can you clarify the difference?
Yeah, we had an argument some time back to say, is PrEP part of art or is it an art drug?
Okay.
Now, today young people should know that yes, PrEP is not part of art. It is art. Which I would say it's one of the drug or it's one or two drugs that we use in art clients.
Okay.
Yes. But the good thing about Guti Nomangabilik art, but it's only the drug that we have as a country that one can manipulate, meaning you can start and stop.
Okay.
If the risk is there, then you come to us. We talk about it. If we find you to be a substantial risk, then you can start your own PrEP. But if the risk is not there anymore, it means then you can stop the drug.
Okay. Peggy, chaza ke manje ukuthi ngabe kunini lapho khona lo muntu angalithatha aliyekele aphinda alithathe aphinda bani labasha banalo kul abuse.
Yes.
Eliphilisi. So ukhanza ukuthi ulithethe nakaliyekela 28 days phela uyalithatha futhi in 6 weeks because ukhanza ukuthi lokuthi exposure kibo kunengi. Can you talk about the risks?
We don't want people to have a wrong perception about PrEP. That's why it is very, very important to first explain that PrEP is not going to supersede the other methods that was there before. Meaning there's some circumcision, there is a behavioral change, there are condoms used for both male and females. Now, as a form of prevention, HIV, we also now bring up PrEP.
Yeah.
So the president, you could see one has to use PrEP 5 times a year. It gives me an impression that person needs to be sitting down and talk to him because it means abuse of value.
Yeah.
So now the risk that we need to understand is it's not okay to abuse a drug like fire and a PrEP because, like I said, it's part of art. So let us we will talk to you in terms of counseling to say when before we start PrEP we are umuntu wakho niphethe njani. If what ukuthi ngamwena in terms of inhlale person khulumisana nge-issue yenu sexually.
Okay.
Talk to that person, but if umbona vele ukuthi no akathembakala angangifaka ku risk, that's the risk ngifuna ngayifona mina, but because ngoba naye ngisenyaya inyalo so then I need to be enrolled on PrEP, but of course you need to test yena ngawathatha amaphilisi akhe atbuka ukuthi unjani isimo sakhe, but mina to be protected from him I need to be on PrEP. That's the risk that you are trying to prevent from you because udokotela at the end of the day
kahle kahle kugcina supportane la.
Exactly.
Okay, mani ke Peggy,
if you are in a relationship
or if you are in a relationship. tshela umbukeli ke ekhaya lo mflomo ushalolela lenjinya lokuthi ngabe vele nangicala prep nje namuhla sengiyafuna ke lokumiyekela
yeah
ngimiyekela nini ngimiyekela njani futhi
right we are sending a message to say umuntu nangabe afuna cala prep and so funa kungayisebenzisa condom we want you to understand ukuthi when is PrEP effective in your system. PrEP starts being effective in your system after 7 days.
Okay.
Taking PrEP.
7 days.
7 days. Then you can start having sex. But it has to be more than 7 days. Right. Then from the 7 days, we want people to take PrEP for more than 28 days.
28 days.
28 days. Now, this is the tricky thing that people need to understand. Now, what do I mean by 28 days? So let's say you have sex without using a condom to someone that is suspicious to be HIV positive. So from the incident, sexual incident,
which is the 7 days or the 8th day.
No, this is different. You might be on PrEP for 2 weeks.
Okay.
But if there's an incident, now you need to take PrEP 28 days from the incident for you to be covered.
Okay.
That's what we're saying.
Okay, now I understand.
Now you understand. That's the key thing. That's the most important thing people need to understand. From the incident, you need to take PrEP for 28 days.
Before you stop.
Before you stop. For you to be covered, you need to take it more than 28 days from the incident.
Which means if I start PrEP, ngiyamcala PrEP kuphela 7 days wami mhlambe kuphela 10 days sengiyaqala ngiyalala nase ngifuna ukumuma ndawucala
ubala from the day you had that incident.
Okay.
Then you add 28 days from that.
All right.
Yes.
Man cacisa ke bhek uma ngabe ngidawulala for a whole month bese ngiyema lelanga mhlambe les 28 kuleyo nyanga leyo sengifuna ukuma ngidabe sengicala kulo 28 lelanga 28 kunkhani ngibala 28 days kule last encounter yami sex
from the last encounter yakho sexually 28 days.
Okay.
But nakhona asithi you just stop, you come to us, we assess you completely holistically. Are you still HIV negative?
Yes.
Are you still okay where in Nigeria as a person medically? Then you can say, if we find out you are still okay, then you can stop PrEP. It's not good sometimes you take the treatment and then you go home and then you stop on your own. No, you come to us and say, guys, the risk is not there anymore. Then we do our own test.
Okay.
To give you a clean sheet.
Thank you.
Say yeah, okay.
Peggy, before we go, ndawucela kwathi ukuthi umvlo ongathatha PrEP ucala kumupha umnyaka agcina ngimupha umnyaka and noma ngabe ngifuna ukumthatha PrEP mhlambe ngaphasi kweminyaka leno usho udzinga ngendeni ngidane emtali noma kwenteka neze young person.
Yeah, there is an eligibility criteria for someone to take PrEP. First, you need to be HIV negative.
Yes. And
then you need to be without recent STIs. When I'm talking about recent STIs, I'm talking about someone who hasn't had a sexual transmitted infection within the 7 days. And you must be okay. When I'm saying okay, it means we will do our own tests to give you a clean sheet, like I said before. Test you for liver function test you if you are okay to be tested. But for someone who is contraindicated to take PrEP, it's someone who is HIV positive, someone that someone who will have evidence of possible HIV infection recently, someone that we suspect to be in a window period for HIV.
Okay.
And for adolescents, someone who is not more than 35 kg cannot take PrEP.
Okay.
Someone who's less than 15 years cannot take PrEP. Yes, and those people who obviously have NCDs, non-communicable diseases, people with hypertension, diabetes, you know, because those people have liver problems. And obviously someone who's not willing to comply with taking PrEP.
Okay.
Meaning when I talk to you and I can see that you won't keep appointments, you'll be doing whatever that you want, yet you're on PrEP. We don't start you on PrEP. We need you to understand what PrEP is first.
Okay.
Yes.
Mbukele khaya ngidawucela ukuthi ibheke ungakahambi. Ngicela unike umflomusha lo ngombukele khaya i-message.
Key message.
Key message.
Well, when we talk about PrEP, I think the most important thing is to stick to the routine that we know, because we know young people like to explore when it comes to sexual issues, but we want people to stick to the old ways, the ABC. Remember the ABC? Abstinence, be faithful,
yes,
and in case you have sex, condomize.
Okay.
We haven't changed from that. And we don't want people to think that now because we have PrEP is going to be different from the other ways, like I said before. PrEP is going to add on what we already have.
Okay.
So again, we also want people not to abuse PrEP. Like I said, you don't need to start PrEP 6-7 times in a year.
True.
Because it tells me about your behavior. It means you're not ready in your mindset. That's the young thing that people need to understand. It's a drug that needs to be used responsibly. People need to understand that it's also art. It's not part of art. It's not different from art. Because you'll be taking it on daily basis, up until the risk is not there. Of course, there are those people who are taking it on daily basis. Let's say you are in a discordant relationship, meaning I'm on art, I'm taking my art, and you're not on art. So the person who are on a relationship and committed to one another, so the other partner has to be on PrEP. So I don't usually say it's a lifetime thing, because with health issues there's new information up until we get the treatment. But for now, because we still don't have the cure, people need to be okay. So you need to take your PrEP up until you find the cure.
Okay. Peggy, thank you for your time. Thank you for coming to us as Better Life. This is a youth program where young people need to get facts. It's a way not less contributing to live. And Eswatini TV for giving us this platform to be able to send this good message to our young people. And also thank you Letogusha Production for being able to do this. And also I would like to thank our guests. Peggy Wakadlamini from KS2 kuthi athathe lesikhathi lesimcwana kanga ukuthi atowakha wena mbukele ekhaya ukuthi namuhla yati kahle ngaPrEP wathi ukuthi umcwa ngani phindze wathi nawe nje as a person ukuthi umcwa kanganani even lonke Peggy. Thank you for coming to this program. Thank you for being part of Better Life. It's our pleasure.
It is a pleasure for me as well to be part of this.
Yes. Welcome back mbukeli ekugcineni lapho sesibonga khona ema guest ethu letile studio athatha isikhathi sawo ukuthi phela atosherishela le information lemcwa kangaka from youth guest yethu kude kuye expert yethu sithi thank you so much for being part of this, and also sibonge Eswatini TV for giving us this amazing platform lapho khona sikhona ukuthi phela sikhulume nelive lonke ekutheneni asibambisane nisilakhe live namuhla Professor Wakashaba nginothanda ukusho ukuthi siphinde sihlangane futhi ngakulandelayo. Bye bye.